Hi, I'm Anthony English, and I would like to recommend for you the book by Annette Young, my friend, A Distant Prospect. It's the story of a young girl, Lucy Straughan, if I have her name correctly pronounced, who comes out to Australia from Ireland with her father after having had a life of great sorrow, losing her mother, and she has polio herself. So the story is about her arriving in Sydney and just getting by with her disability, coping with bitterness and the temptation to bitterness and sorrow and self-pity, working through some friendships which were really very, very difficult and at times quite insensitive. And so working through that, it's a lovely story of friendship with some other girls who each have their own struggles, primarily from their families. And it's a very gripping read. It's very historically very, very rich as well, about the time of the landing of Kingsford Smith in Sydney. And it has a lot of beautiful language in it, lovely music. Music in a novel, yes. Well, Annette, of course, is talented on so many different levels, and she was able to write as if you were sitting there actually playing the cello or playing in the quartet that the girls form. It's a beautiful story of redemption, of love, redemption through love, I would say. And so it's a story of the Catholic faith and how Lucy comes to terms with that, having had some love for it, and then perhaps some resentment against God, and then how she comes to receive tremendous peace and joy. None of the characters are in any way saccharin or stereotyped. The characterization is really remarkable. The book itself has got tremendous surprises right through it. It's a very fast flowing novel, and it is, as I say, very, very rich. So I'd recommend it. It appealed even to me, who is obviously not somebody who would fit into the teenage girl genre, but I think it just fits on so many different levels. The disability and learning to live with that, the relationships, these sufferings, the cruelty as well. There are many issues that do get raised in the book, that do come out, and beautifully worked through. So I would recommend it. I would recommend that parents would read the book themselves before considering handing it to a younger child or to a teenager. There are some issues that you would want to discuss with a teenager, or be aware of a teenager's ability before passing on the book. Anyway, we'll leave that up to the judgment of the parent. But that being said, I would recommend that you get a copy. If you have a copy, then read it, and if you don't have a copy, then get one. In fact, get two. I think you'll find that as soon as you read it, you'll realize that there are people who would really, really value this book on so many different levels. The Irish tradition, the immigration, the language, the history, the music, the friendships, the relationships, the difficulties, the trials, lots of different areas, the history. There is so much to grab you, and it's just a really great story. So if you want to get hold of a copy of A Distant Prospect, or copies, then please check the link, which is either down there or over there or over there, or maybe across the top of my face, and get some copies. Order yourself some copies of A Distant Prospect by Mrs. Annette Young. It's a great read. Once again, I'm Anthony English. Thanks for watching.